Hi everyone. This is my first video. I hope that you will enjoy the history of Team Renault F1 Team. The company entered in 1977 Formula 1 as a constructor. Jean-Pierre Abouy won the first race for Renault. In 1983 they began supplying engines to other teams. Although the Renault team had won races, it withdrew at the end of 1985. But Renault engines continued to be raced until 1986. Renault returned to Formula 1 in 1989 as an engine manufacturer. As an engine supplier, Renault achieved success mainly in the 1990s, when it supplied its engines to the Williams and Benetton teams. Renault returned to Formula 1 as a constructor in 2002, after buying out the Benetton team. Fernando Alonso won in 2005 championship, and which Renault became the best team in F1. Year later Alonso won again and Renault won the Constructors' Champions again. This was the biggest achievement for this team that they never had in the past. But who had a major part in this success? Flavio Briatore was one of the people who made the team successful. And Alonso, who won in 2005 and 2006 14 races. In 2007 Alonso left Renault and joined McLaren. Second driver was Lewis Hamilton. In the same year Renault created partnership with this bank. The driver lineup was Giancarlo Fisichella and Heikki Kovalainen. 1 year later Alonso came back to Renault. The second driver was Nelson Piquet Jr. On 28 September in 2008 was the Singapore Grand Prix, where Piquet deliberately crashed after an agreement with boss Briatore. And thanks to that Alonso won the race. It was a highly controversial victory that in the future drove Renault to withdraw from Formula 1. On the 3rd of August 2009, Piquet confirmed that he had been dropped by Renault. The departure was acrimonious, with Piquet criticizing both the team and Briatore. On the 30th of August 2009 reports by the Brazilian television station Rede Globo stated that Nelson Piquet Jr. was ordered to crash during the Singapore race. After the Federación Internacional del Automóvil (FIA) investigation, Briatore and others had to leave Renault. In 2010 Renault was not strong enough and left Formula 1 after the season. And the 5th of November 2010 Autosport reported that Renault was poised to scale back its involvement in 2011 and become only an engine supplier, with the team closing in on a tie-up with Lotus Cars to buy its 25% stake in the team. 41 The deal was finalized in early December 2010 with the team to be renamed. Maybe somebody don't know that Renault was engine supplier for Team Red Bull. They started supplying in 2007 and they finished after season 2018. Without the Renault engine, Red Bull would not have been able to win 4 consecutive world titles with Vettel between 2010 and 2013. On the 3rd of December 2015, Renault confirmed a return to F1 in the 2016 season. In the 2016 season, Jailer Palmer and Kevin Magnussen drove for Renault. The team finished with 8 points in 9th place. The following year Magnussen was replaced by Nico Hülkenberg. After the failed collaboration with Honda, McLaren decided to receive engines from Renault from the 2018 season until the end of 2020 season. In the season Renault was not happy with Palmer's result, and he was fired. Carlos Sainz Jr. took his place. Renault finished 6th in the Constructors' Cup with 57 points. The 2018 season was significantly better than the previous two. The team finished in 4th place with 122 points. Daniel Ricciardo joined the team for the 2019 season, which was a big surprise, and Carlos Sainz had to leave the team and found a McLaren team. The season was not as successful as the previous one, and the team finished in 5th place with 91 points. A year later, Ricciardo led Renault to 2 podiums. It was after 9 long years without podium for the team. Esteban Ocon took his 2nd career podium. At the Sakir Grand Prix it was 3rd podium for Renault this season. Ricciardo finished 5th in the Drivers' Championship with 119 points. Despite having a successful season he decided to leave Renault and went to McLaren. Renault finished in 5th place with 181 points. For 2021, Renault has decided to change the team and replace it with its sports brand Alpine. Alpine decided to bring Alonso back after many years, together with Esteban Ocon to drivers for 2021 season. Thank you for your expensive time. I hope that you enjoy my video and have a nice day.